Assalamu alaikum. Peace be upon you. My name is Brother Omar El Rashed, and I'm the author, poet, and Peaceful Hearts Guide. And welcome to another Wellness with Rashed. And Jummah Mubarak. Happy Jummah. Today is Friday. It's a beautiful day. Spring is finally coming out. But you know, there are a lot of us, a lot of people who are still truly struggling with overwhelming sadness. And it's so strong that it's almost like a sickness. And again, we know that there's depression, there's clinical depression, there's all of these things that are going on. But why? Why is it that Allah gave me the sickness of sadness and the sickness of depression, anxiety, and bipolar? Why did Allah do this to me? Does it mean that Allah hates me? Na'udhu billah? Does it mean that Allah created me weak or insignificant? No, not at all. I want to share some light and some truth on this topic, because when we don't know the answer to this question, oftentimes shaitan will give us the waswas and lead us astray. So I'm going to answer this question, so just hold on a second until I do. But I do want to share with you that shaitan will definitely take advantage of us and will spread all sorts of lies and misinformation. He may tell us that Allah hates us. He may say that Allah doesn't love us, that He created us deficient, that He made us evil, that He gave us the sickness because He's punishing us for our misdeeds. None of these things are true. Allah gives us illness as part and parcel of His number one goal for us, which is health and wellness. Allah wants us to be strong and to be happy and to be content and to be powerful and to be good and to be kind and to be at ease. But in order to get there, sometimes we have to face struggle so that we can appreciate the happiness and the joy that He gives us when we get it, and so that we can become the best versions of ourselves. It's just like, think about the katana. The Japanese katana is one of the best crafted swords in history. And the reason historically it was one of the best swords was because they refined it in the hottest of the hot fire. So the hotter the fire, the stronger the katana, the stronger the steel. Other people, when they made swords, they made them in low temperature fire. So it wasn't as sharp, it wasn't as strong, and it wasn't as solid. And in the same way, Allah gives us difficulties in our lives, including this overwhelming depression that many of us suffer from, and the sadness, the sickness. A lot of us struggle with it, but He's giving us this so that in the process of overcoming it and finding inside of our own souls, all of the things that we need to feel better are inside of us. And Allah gave them to us as a gift. But He wants us to find out, how can we use these tools? How can we find and search deep within our souls and find happiness and overwhelming gratitude? Like you can see, it's a beautiful, bright day all around me. It's a spring day. Everything is going well. And even though I struggled with depression, suicide attempts, and so many other struggles for so many years, Allah was able to get me out of that sadness and that depression. But the way that He did it was by giving me the knowledge and the wisdom that I needed to chart my own course, and the guidance of a mentor who could walk me through that process. And He gave me the resources that I needed and the strength to find within myself the answers that I needed. And you can too. It's not impossible for you to feel just as overwhelmingly happier, if not happier than me. It's completely possible for every human being to experience amazing bliss. But you have to know the way. You have to go the way. And you have to have others show you the way. And so here I'm offering to you an opportunity, if you wish. It's up to you. But if you would like to be happier, and if you've been dealing with stress and sadness and overwhelming depression and misery, and you feel like Allah has been punishing you and blaming you and condemning you and giving you all sorts of difficulties, and you just want to know where the off switch is, you want to get out of here, I offer you an invitation. Today, I am going to invite anyone who responds and comments on this Facebook Live. Click the link in the description, send a comment, and I will invite you personally to a one-on-one session with me where I'll walk with you, work with you one-on-one for a whole hour, free of charge, absolutely free. Just come and open your heart and your mind to the possibility of feeling better. If you've been sitting on the fence for so long and you haven't been ready to take that action, then take the first step. I'm offering a free 1-hour session. What harm could it cause? The best that could happen is that it transforms your life and you reach amazing happiness. And the worst that happens is it's the same today as it was yesterday. No harm. So take this opportunity. If you are ready and you don't want to feel miserable anymore, you don't want this sickness of sadness anymore, then comment on the video and go ahead and click the link and schedule the free complimentary session, one-on-one hour with me, and I'll work with you and guide you. The way that I was guided, I will guide you, inshallah. And I've guided hundreds of many other people have been guided on this path, alhamdulillah. So you're not the first, and inshallah, God willing, as long as Allah gives me life, you will not be the last. There will be many more. And then you can share that happiness and that gift with others in your world. But it takes you to take the first step and to sign up for one of these free complimentary sessions. With that, I bid you adieu. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.